The Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer made its debut over at Star Wars Celebration Chicago just yesterday, and a lot of people were going crazy of what they just witnessed between the footage of both, of course, Rey, Kylo Ren, Finn, Poe, and a whole bunch of new worlds, as well as the Death Star, and the big surprise at the very end of Palpatine's laughter in the background by Ian McDiarmid himself. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, we have actually been going over this teaser trailer quite a bit, and a lot of people are very excited of what they actually have witnessed, ranging from, of course, the desert world and the rocky world, as well as the jungle world that we got a little glimpse of in this movie. And one thing I will say is that so far, this movie is really mystifying me, not just because of the use of the title being The Rise of Skywalker, but also because how well edited the actual teaser really is without giving too much away. However, what's really intriguing has all to do with, of course, the middle point of the teaser trailer, or a little later than that, which is when we actually see a rocky world and a city in the background where a ship is actually approaching it. And for the longest time, a lot of people have been trying to figure out exactly what this place really is. Now, what's really intriguing is that, in case you guys did not know, there are two desert worlds making an appearance in Star Wars Episode 9. Now, we have this desert world that Rey is actually on, which may be Tatooine or Jakku, and the other desert world is actually a world that is half desert, and the other half is very rocky and snowy. And the rocky and snowy portion of that planet is said to be the location of the Lost City. And the Lost City is actually said to make an appearance in, of course, the teaser trailer of Star Wars Episode 9, as you can see right here, that is actually said to be protected by villagers. Now, the villagers, alright, we actually do know that there is going to be a villager scene in this movie between both Rey and Kylo Ren. And it leads a lot of people wondering exactly where things are going. Now, in case you guys are just tuning in right now, we have been talking about the Lost City for a very long time. The Lost City is basically a city that's underneath the surface of a desert world that is also the location of a rocky and snowy surface. So, with that being said, we also know that the actual surface of the Lost City, you know, the actual top part of it, has a village. And as you can see in the teaser trailer, since the Lost City is said to be based underneath the surface of this desert world, that also, where to the point the other half of the planet is snowy and rocky, you can see right here that this is indeed the Lost City in Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So the Lost City, by the way, in case you guys did not know, is a location of tons of Jedi and Sith lore, ancient Jedi and Sith lore, by the way, I must add. And a lot of people have been wondering what Rey is holding at the very end of the teaser trailer. You know, the final shot of Rey at the very end, what she is holding. What she's actually holding is, of course, a backpack full of Jedi and Sith relics that she collects in, of course, The Rise of Skywalker from all the leaks that we have been going over these past months, give or take. So what's so exciting about this is that we do know that J.J. Abrams has said before in the past, just a couple of hours ago actually, about Emperor Palpatine, that Palpatine is going to be used in a way that's going to be so unexpected to the point where it is indeed going to have a huge reflection on the originals and the prequels and will have saga-wide implications. However, aside from what J.J. Abrams had to say, the Lost City is also going to play a role in Jedi and Sith history, as well as new revelations of the Jedi and Sith. And that is exactly what we are looking at in the teaser trailer here, is of course the surface of course, the Lost City, which is underneath the village. Now, the village is most likely a home to the creatures that we've been talking about that live in these tents and these homes that have candles and stuff like that. So it's almost like the sequence that was cut from The Last Jedi on Ahch-To, where we had the little nun creatures actually having their own little village that was all pretty much, you know, lit up in the distance, where Rey was actually trying to go ahead and save them during their little celebration and party. That was a deleted scene in Episode 8, so you can already see how J.J. Abrams kind of got inspired to do something very similar with that in Episode 9. So what I love so much about the teaser is that it really does mystify me, it really does make one wonder exactly where everything is going, and the Lost City being teased in the last, or should I say the Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer, I think is something that's really inspiring. You know, the Lost City is going to play quite a big role in this movie, as well as the Dark Spire. In case you guys have no idea what the Dark Spire is, it's going to be a large castle that Kylo Ren and his Knights of Ren travel to in order to seek out a certain truth of the dark side of the Force in this movie. Now, it's also said that the Lost City is going to appear in the form of both a flashback and in present time, when of course Rey actually travels to this location. So that ship that we do see heading towards the Lost City most likely is of course Rey's parents. It's the same exact ship that we do see in the flashback in The Force Awakens, in which they are leaving Rey behind on Jakku. Most likely, that is the same exact scene that picks up from what we got a glimpse of in The Force Awakens, showing us traveling to the Lost City and discovering more ancient Jedi and Sith lore. After all, Abrams today confirmed that there is a lot more to tell about Rey's parents' story in Episode 9. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.